Did you say you have one lens only? You're in the right place. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thomas Love here from beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, and today we're gonna switch to monochrome. Why do we want to switch with monochrome? Because it's part of the Leica heritage. And even nowadays, Leica has a beautiful line of monochrome cameras because they have a superior image quality when it comes down to black and white. So let's go and practice some black and white today. Vancouver is a beautiful city and has so many different areas and a lot of art. So this time we're going to practice in a location that is under the bridge, and under this bridge they did some artistic painting. Even though these paintings are made in color, in black and white I'm sure they will play nicely with the difference in nuances, with the fill and empty spaces, and also with dark and light colors. And we will do some fishing because it's not a high traffic area, but there are plenty of people passing by at every time during the day. So we're going there to practice our black and white, and on the road to that location we're also doing some hunting. So black and white switch, we said, because we need to play with contrast, we need to play with lights and shadows, we need to play with the nuances that we perceive in color. But remember that colors do not exist outside of the human mind, and so once you start looking at the world in shades of gray, you know where the light will hit, and the end result I'm getting out of this camera are right out of the Leica Q2. I set the camera in order to have, of course, the raw files, the DNG that I will save in case I need to do any post-production later on, and then I also set it to save at the same moment a large JPEG, so the highest resolution possible without my interaction. So most of the photos that you will see in today's video are straight out of the camera. I only played with highlights in a couple of them, and I'm referring to the ones where people are passing by with their bikes, and so I played a bit with the highlights. But apart from that, all the other pictures that we're gonna see today are straight out of the camera. You know that with the most recent software update, the camera also has the IDR functions that here is disabled. Everything is standard. I didn't want to play with that because I'm also saving the raw files, so just in case I can play with shadows and highlights and all the other stuff later in post. I don't want the camera to do it for me. So most of the JPEGs I'm getting straight out of the camera are the cleanest version of the world we're gonna see together. I'm also mounting my DJI on top of the Leica, so we will have some POV recording for you to be aware of what's going on and why I picked up that specific subject and that specific moment to be portrayed in our photography. So with black and white, what they used to say is that less is more. This is why we are starting with fishing in a known location where we're having some highlights and shadows, some contrast and some texture to be emphasized in our pictures. So some rule of thumb in order to get ready for the black and white shots. I'm doing some street photography today. I'm also doing some landscaping. I'm trying different kinds of photography because in order to have good black and white results, we need to look for images that provide high contrast. So whether it's in the city, whether it's in the building, architecture, or people passing by. So are you ready? Let's go rolling. So we're back to color now, and I hope you enjoyed our practice together. I know you're already thinking about possible locations in your city when you have high contrast in order to play with the highlights and the shadows and practice with your black and white photography. Go out and have fun. Fishing is a good way to start as we practice today, but also hunting is very fun. If you got any value out of this video, please remember to like it, share it on your social media, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the new videos to come, and I guess I will see you later. Thank you. Bye.